Selena Gomez quit acting and music.
Kim Kardashian signed divorce papers.
And Zayn supposedly proposed to Gigi.
I don't know, but you know what I do know? It's time to start the show on Rumor Patrol.
Let's do it. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Rumor Patrol. I'm Jocelyn with a meal. You know, he's not a snack, he's a meal. You know the drill. But we're still recovering from 4th of July. It's been a long, fun week, and the weekend could not come too soon.
Too soon, it could not come. Have you ever done that? Like, just say something differently?
It sounds like very poetic. Too soon, it could not come.
No, I had so much fun last I want to say weekend because it felt like a weekend, but it wasn't. It was in the middle of the week. 4th of July in the middle of the week feels so weird.
It's actually kind of un-American.
Yeah.
I feel like we should celebrate our country and our freedom for 2 weeks during the summer. I'm just saying.
Okay.
But rumors, you guys know, they're always aplenty. And
Always.
this week we've heard that Selena Gomez is apparently quitting Hollywood.
Yeah, she's done.
So is it true? Is Selgo really quitting Hollywood? Because I cannot imagine a world in which Selena's not acting or doing music.
You know, that question could have two answers. So I'm going to break this down. First of all, our source is Good Morning America.
What? Okay, the most reputable in the world.
So Good Morning America. Now, did they say this actual statement? No, but I'm going to tell you why they're our source.
All right.
Okay. So, Selena Gomez, she's been promoting her new movie, Transylvania 3. Have you seen the other Transylvanias?
Yep. HT3, HT2, and HT1.
Great
movies. I love animated movies.
I love Pixar, so it's hard. I feel like every time I watch other animated movies, I'm comparing, even though I've seen some great animated movies that aren't Pixar. However, I want to sit down and watch, support my girl Selena, have my movie pass.
They're really, really cute because as her character grows up in the films, we see her going through things kind of similarly to how she's grown up in Hollywood. And so I really like that parallel. I think it's really cute. And also she just has the sweetest voice to bring a character to life.
Well, I'm going to see it. But she's been out promoting with her co-star Andy Samberg, and they were on their little press tour, and this one they were talking to Good Morning America, and she said something very interesting during her interview. So the interviewer pretty much asked her if things were different, or if she her perspective has changed since she's had her kidney transplant.
Right.
And of course she was alluding to the fact the Justin Bieber breakup and all that stuff without saying it. Here's what she had to say.
Honestly, I've just kind of stepped back a bit. I enjoy my life. I don't really think about anything that causes me stress anymore, which is really nice. I don't even live in LA anymore. I don't pay attention to trying to get people to like me as much.
Wow, I did not know that.
Where does she live? Selena, where are you? Where did you go?
I bet you for sure, I think she does have a home in Texas, which is where she's from, but that seems like a long commute. Not that it really matters. She probably has a private jet.
Right. Well, here's the thing. So first of all, the source is Good Morning America because of that clip, but where the rumor comes from is a whole bunch of fans who are saying that because she doesn't live in LA anymore, she's quitting music and acting. And the reason why some are saying this on Twitter is because they were saying that she hadn't had an album since Revival back in 2015. And then they're also saying she wanted to get as far away from Justin Bieber, she's over it, it's just too much, which all could be true. Maybe. But she also revealed to Billboard recently that she does have an album coming soon. She said, quote, "There's no date, there's no idea for it, but I have a lot of music that I've collectively put away. I'm not trying to throw a bunch of music in people's faces until I'm ready." Here's the thing. Let's really break this down. There's plenty of celebs who don't live in LA and who are doing just fine.
I always love it when celebrities live in LA or are very, very successful and also are able to stay out of the fray of paparazzi. Granted, at this point, I really feel for someone like Selena who, even if she wanted to live in LA and have a low-key life, it would be hard for her because people are hounding her all the time, waiting outside of her house, waiting outside of her doctor, waiting outside of this, that, and the other thing. So I think it would be really hard for her to maintain any semblance of a very normal, quiet life in Los Angeles. So I'm happy for her wherever it is that she's living because I feel like she's getting the peace and quiet and honestly being able to take care of her health because I don't know if people realize how serious of a health situation she just went through and she needs to be putting that first.
Her physical health and her mental health.
Totally.
She's gone through so much.
Yeah.
So clearly from the Billboard article, She has music coming out, so that nixes that. And then as far as acting, I went to IMDb Pro to see,
did you?
see what projects were coming up. And it looks like she's still executive producer, obviously, for 13 Reasons Why.
Yes.
And she's currently filming another animated film called The Voyage of Dr. Dolittle.
Oh.
So, like I said, you can live in LA and still do things. Like Jocelyn said, she probably has a private jet, and she doesn't. She can afford to fly like first class.
And we are seeing more and more a lot of celebrities like Ariana Grande, like putting up roots or putting down roots in places like New York City, Miami, people that live in Texas, people that just like live right outside of Los Angeles.
Yeah.
There's a lot of celebrities that live in San Diego as well as Montecito, which is a really nice area in Santa Barbara. Do you live where you want to? Take your helicopter around.
It's your life.
You know? But is she actually quitting?
This is
Absolutely.
false.
So false.
False. All right, Jocelyn.
Yes.
So I'm glad we got that out of the way. Clear
too.
that rumor up.
Thank God.
But now I need to know, because there were not one, not two, but 3 different outlets that were saying that Kim Kardashian signed divorce papers.
Okay, so this is a very long and sordid report. I'm gonna break it down by sort of just giving you the first half of the story,
Okay.
which is 100% a rumor. So the cover for In Touch magazine, which of course you guys know is very much a tabloid news source,
What?
is announcing that Kim is saying she's going to get divorced, as well as OK Australia. The headline there says, Kim and Kanye, it's finally over. Divorce papers are signed. So both of those magazines, which, yes, are definitely tabloids, are saying that Kim is done with Kanye after all of the stuff that's recently gone down. They're blaming, obviously, everything that happened on TMZ, which we've been talking about for a long time, as well as their renovation project at their home, which apparently has been taking 5 years.
It has been a while.
And you know what? I'm renovating my place right now, and it's only been 6 months, and I could see how that would drive a person absolutely bonkers. So these reports are saying that, quote, she can't stand to be around him. The craziest part is that both of these magazines are showing documents. Emil, both of these magazines are claiming that they have documents. They have receipts, and they are showing them, claiming that these are the Kim and Kanye divorce papers. Now, when I heard this, I was like, wow, okay, that's crazy. Like, how did these people obtain these documents, which are public records? Why would we have not heard about this on a more reputable source?
So those actual legal documents.
Actual legal documents they are saying that
I'm
Kim
intrigued.
has signed. But you guys, here's the thing. The documents are real. They're just not from her relationship or her marriage to Kanye West. They are, in fact, from her first divorce years and years ago in the early 2000s to her first husband, Damon Thomas, which, I mean, I forget she was ever even married to that guy.
I forgot about that one, too.
She got married when I want to say she was like 18, 19,
so
20,
young.
something like that. Women's Day New Zealand
Wait a
is...
minute, what are these sources?
Yeah, these sources are all sources I've literally never heard of, but I mean, whatever.
Oh, God.
We're breaking these rumors down.
Wow.
Women's Day New Zealand says that the couple is faking their marriage. The magazine says that Kim and Kanye have a secret pact to maintain a public-only romance for the sake of their 3 children and their brand. They even have a source. The Women's Day of New Zealand has a source that says, quote, Kim knows she needs Kanye and says they very much have a business relationship, which she's hell-bent on continuing, and that Kanye agreed to that despite their lack of connection and a loss of feelings for one another. They need to stick it out and will continue to put on a facade in public. Okay, this is funny for a lot of reasons. First off, Women's Day New Zealand is so far away. How are they getting these sources? This makes no sense to me.
Why would a source, even out of all the people they could talk to, just in the United States alone, just in LA alone where Kim lives, why would they be randomly talking to Women's Day New Zealand like, hey?
Moreover, Kanye West clearly takes situations into his own hands,
Yeah.
as we saw on TMZ. If there was something he wanted to put out there in the public, he would put it out there. This story is already so stupid to me based on the fact that magazines are creating headlines that are so clickbaity, so misleading, such massive lies that people will literally do anything to get someone to pick up their magazine, apparently, in New Zealand. So, I mean, yeah, is it true?
Wait, but just last thing.
Yes.
Kim does not need Kanye.
Thank you. I'm glad you pointed that out. I forgot.
I'm
about
just
that part.
saying.
No.
Like, they're both doing just fine on their own before they even got together.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she doesn't need Kanye to be successful. If, God forbid, they did divorce and they were separate, they would still be just fine.
I actually wonder whose net worth is higher. Because, you know, she
That's a good one.
is making money around the world doing things that we don't even realize. Like her, you know, perfumes and her brands and just her licensing of her own name is so, honestly, I would say in some
Kim.
ways more extensive than Kanye.
Because if you think she has the brand deals, that Instagram, Twitter, like every single platform, she can make money from that. She has
the TV, she owns the E! Network basically at this point.
Kardashians, like he said, she has a perfume, she has a makeup line now, whatever else she's gonna launch in the future. Yeah, it's definitely Kim.
Yeah, so Kim doesn't need Kanye, but you know what? That's the beauty of marriage. They want to need each other. So I'm happy for them, and all these people trying to bring them down need to stop. Is it true that she signed divorce papers? Yes.
Yes, that's true.
Because she's been divorced before. But was it with Kanye?
False.
False.
But she did sign divorce papers, so that's true.
Yes, it's true.
Technically.
All right, let's bring it home today with a little ZG goodness. I'm glad that these two are apparently back together.
Yes.
So much so that allegedly he's proposed to her.
Well, if you listen
Allegedly.
to In Touch magazine, that's two from In Touch in one episode.
I can't.
Guys, when I'm in the grocery store sometimes, I see and I flip through the magazines, and I was with AJ and I was like, oh, this looks good for Rumor Patrol, so this one comes from In Touch, okay? And the blaring headline says, let's elope, okay? Now, if you don't know what elope is, it's pretty much, you know, instead of...
It's a surefire way to get your parents to kill you.
Yeah.
If you get married without them.
You can like go to a courthouse, or sometimes you like go
to Hawaii.
Impromptu in Vegas and just like, hey, let's elope. It's
Britney Spears, remember when she got married in Vegas?
Mm-hmm.
That looked fun.
You know, different strokes for different folks.
Exactly.
Here's the thing. So ZG, whoa, no, that was right. I was saying ZG, well, I'm trying to say Gigi. I can't talk. Gigi and Zayn, remember they were together for 2 years, had that beautiful romance. They made their debut in the Met Gala. I still remember that moment. I was like, oh, that was right when I started at Clevver, and I was like, oh my God, they were gorgeous. So they made that appearance, but then they broke up back in March. And we were all kind of like, whoa, what happened?
It was sad.
It was so sad.
But they left the door open because
they did.
both of them were like, if it's meant to be, we'll get back together. And I'm just like, yes.
And I'm pretty sure we talked about that on Rumor Patrol. And then a month later, they were back together. And we were kind of like, oh, so they just took like a month break.
Like spotted kissing or whatever. Yeah.
So, and now like things are back. They're in full swing. So much to the point that In Touch is saying that Zayn wants to elope. And I'm going to give you the details.
Please.
So In Touch wants us to believe that Zayn asked Gigi to elope. And here's the reason why it's not totally unbelievable, because like we said, they had that split and stuff. And according to In Touch, Zayn asked Gigi to elope before it's too late and he loses her again. But here's my issue.
What?
Marriage doesn't save anything.
No.
So
I
I'm
feel
a
like
little...
it's like a deeper commitment. You got to be like,
well, yeah, like,
you know?
If you want to get married for the pure sake of not losing someone, that logic doesn't even make sense, because if you have the fear that you're going to lose them, that fear isn't going to go away once you get married. That just means that you can still lose them when you're married. It's going to be called divorce.
Which is like sucks. My grandpa used to always say, try to get divorced before you get married.
I love that.
You're so smart. And he definitely was. Moreover, though, besides me and you giving our audience couples therapy, how do we have any idea that this is actually true? Guess what? We don't.
Yeah,
we don't at all. In Touch, who's your source?
And
where's this lie coming from?
That was the thing, like it was so vague with all their things, but then it goes on to say that Gigi's family and friends are not on board. It says, quote, they think he drains Gigi's energy and that she can do better. Then they say that Gigi loves being in a relationship and tends to think with her heart, not her head. Again,
how do you get this information?
How do you know this?
It's so, gosh. These quotes are just also so detailed, not just this week on this episode, but in general, the stuff we talk about on the show, the sources, the stuff that people come up with is just so poetically thought out, but like from where?
That's why I don't think you guys understand. Like when we read this stuff, we're genuinely dumbfounded sometimes because we don't understand like where this is coming from. Like somebody actually had to write,
no,
Gigi loves being in a relationship and tends to think with her heart, not her head. Like some random person in an office was just sitting down writing that, and they have never met Gigi Hadid in their life.
I wonder what it's like to be Zayn or Gigi and see these headlines and literally just lols.
Yeah.
Like they must just, you have to laugh at that point because whatever. But the fact of the matter is, they seem happy.
Yeah.
They're so young. Maybe they do want to get married. I don't know. Let them live their lives.
I want a big wedding, though. Don't elope.
Me too. Oh my gosh.
The dress.
Remember the Vogue shoot that they did?
Oh my God,
together?
yes.
Okay, anyways, I could talk about them all day. But is it actually true that they've eloped? Or are eloping?
No.
Probably false.
False. But it could be, maybe.
I mean, hey.
But false.
All right, you guys, that does it for this weekend's episode of Rumor Patrol. So much that we talked about.
So much to talk about in the future as well.
Yeah, I'm sure there will be just a bevy of rumors next week also. You guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe to Clevver News so that you can come hang out with me and Emil every single Saturday. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
But guys, before you go, you have to click over there to find out if Taylor Swift confirmed a summer wedding.
Did she?
Girl, listen. And also, don't forget to subscribe right down here somewhere. Literally down here.
Oh, down here.
I always wonder if I can like bite the button.